Aloha, my name is Rondell Barweden, and I feel like I possess 9 out of the 10 dispositions that make me a successful educator today. The first disposition that I feel like I possess is fairness. I like to preach fairness in my classroom to my students. As far as my students individually, I believe in equity. I believe that not all students learn the same, and they deserve the right to learn the way that they learn best. The next is respect of diversity. I teach in Hawaii, and our community is very much so a melting pot, so my classroom reflects that. I accept all cultures, backgrounds, sexual orientation, gender identities as well in my classroom. The next disposition that I feel like I hold is honesty. I'm a very honest person. I preach that to my students. I like to model honesty in my classroom with behaviors, with actions. The next disposition that I feel like I possess is advocacy. I believe as teachers, we hold such a strong position in this world. We are advocates for these little people who will be great leaders and great contributors to our community. The next disposition that I feel like I possess is dedication. I am a teacher who loves my job. I love my job. I feel like I serve my students with what they need, with their education, with teaching them life skills and being great people. The next disposition that I feel like I possess is professional conduct. I understand the importance of professionalism not only in my classroom or the school community, but also outside of my classroom. In my own personal life, I understand that I am a role model to not only my students, but also to the parents who uphold me to such a high standard for caring for their child, that I reflect that with my actions and behaviors. The next disposition that I feel like I possess is reflection. I'm a very reflective person, personally and professionally. As a teacher, I think it's important to take a step back and look, how can I improve to be better for my future students and for my own professional self. The next disposition that I feel like I possess is compassion. I have a great love for my students. I care for them wholeheartedly. I look at them not just as a name on my roster, but as people. So, I get to know them on a personal level with their likes, dislikes. Sometimes I even start conversations with them that are appropriate, but it allows me to see them as people. The next disposition that I feel like I possess is curiosity. I think curiosity is a great spark with us as learners, and I embrace that in my classroom. I embrace all questions, and I allow students to explore those curiosities in ways that they would like to. The disposition that I feel like I still need to work on as an educator is high standards. I feel like I need to understand how to bring on my high expectations to my students in a way that don't overwhelm them or feel like I'm pushing them too hard as learners. When I think about what a professional educator looks like, I believe it's an educator who possesses all of these dispositions that were talked about. Yes, some educators may still need to improve on certain dispositions more than others, but I feel like the overall concept of attaining and being successful within these dispositions is what makes a successful and great educator. I also believe that standards that guide our actions and behaviors in our class and as teachers and professionals would be the words that we preach onto our students. I feel like if we don't hold any integrity or truth to what we model to our students as being great people, great learners, and great citizens to our society, then it holds no truth. So as educators, we should follow forth with that.